I'm kidnapping you. You have no choice. This is for your own good. You need to get out, and I need a partner in crime to go with me to a party. It's in Japan, so grab some comfortable clothes for the flight and something classy and edgy for the party. No worries about money. Ryu gave me 2 first-class plane tickets, 2 hotel rooms, and VIP +1 because I told him I wouldn't come unless I could bring a friend from America to travel with me. And you just became my new friend, so it's time for an adventure beyond your imagination. Ready or not, here we go.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain, Captain Morris speaking. It's a 13-hour flight to Japan, so I recommend everyone takes an Ambien and crashes out. Well, everyone but me, because if I crash out, we all crash, which is why I just did a bump of cocaine. I'll be personally reaching my cruising altitude very quickly here. So you pass out, drool on yourself for a few hours, and don't worry, I got this. We'll be there before you know it.
This is going to be great, you'll see. Hey, keep up, Slowpoke. I hope the GPS location Ryu sent to my phone is accurate. This city is huge, and I can't read any of the signs because everything is in Japanese. All I know is it's a sushi bar. Well, not a real sushi bar. That part is just a front for the Yakuza, from what Ryu told me. I think it's just around this corner. There it is, and look, it says sushi in English. How nice, a touch of home to welcome us. Hello, my name is Sadie McAfee, and I would like to eat your shoes.
Oh, she used phosphorus. She here for secret underground club. She friends with Rio. She VIP +1. Let her and her friend in. And smile. You look like asshole all the time.
Hey Sadie, you and your friend made it. This is fantastic. I just won a bet with my father, who said you wouldn't show. I am in your debt.
I keep my promises. Mr. Personality at the front is something special, but this club is insane.
Club? Oh, this isn't the club. This is the lobby for the club. The club is on the other side of the wall behind you. This is where you meet up with your friends before going into the club. This is also the room they kill you in if you don't have an invitation. Both of you have your invitations on you, right? That's important. You'll need to show that in a minute when they open the doors to the main room. When you walk through those doors, you are treated as one of us. Be respectful and be respected. Enjoy celebrating euphoria, my new friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your DJ.
Hey Tiger, y'all warmed up and ready for the after party? It's at DJ Derek's penthouse, and Kamiko, your favorite bartender, will be there. And yes, I saw Kimmy looking at you the same way a starving fat kid looks at a double bacon cheeseburger. She isn't as innocent as she looks. She's way more fun than that. But you'll figure that out at the after party. Ready or not, here we go. Looks like we're the first ones here. Derek said he'd be in the hot tub. See if you can find him while I find a bathroom.
Hey mate, I'm reckoning Sadie's popped off to the bathroom. That's always the first spot the ladies hit when they rock up here. We ought to grab this chance for a quick chin wag about life. Let me give you a bit of my take on things. Yeah, I need to hear it and I need to spill it to someone. 42 days back I wasn't living here and I'd just crossed paths with Sadie at this dingy little bar in Melbourne, Australia. I was skint, mate, and I'd just been turfed out of my flat, hit absolute rock bottom. All I had was my backpack with a spare set of clothes and my laptop. Barely 60 bucks to my name and I was set on drowning it all in grog that night. Rock bottom's when you got no cash, no future mapped out, and you don't even give a rip because you're that deep in the hole. And that's when Sadie waltzed in. She plumped down on the stool next to me. After asking my name, she goes, "Derek, you look like a bloke who's been chewed up and spat out by this harsh old world, but when you're at the bottom, the only way's up." She asked what was in the backpack, and when I said my laptop, she wanted to know what was on it. She asked what the most amazing thing I'd ever whipped up with it was. I told her nothing I'd actually finished anyway. Her eyes sparkled and she said that was my creativity waiting to bust out, and creating something is the only escape from being miserable. I fired up my laptop and played her half a track, what turned into that anthem I spun at the club tonight. You see, I got no family and no one's ever shown me that kind of kindness or fired me up like that before. She stuck by me for a week, helped me when I couldn't sort myself out, and most important, she pointed out the stuff in me that I couldn't spot on my own. I wasn't alone anymore, and I got the push to do the one thing that can yank your life out of tailspin, creating something. After that week, the song was done, and she shot a copy over to her mate Ryu, who I'm guessing you've met. Turned out Sadie had a pal gearing up to open a new nightclub, and he was on the hunt for a DJ with fresh vibes. What a coincidence, eh? Yeah, I don't buy coincidences, but I sure believe in salvation now. I see Sadie giving you the same look she gave me a few weeks back, so I'm going to dish out a bit of advice to my new mate. Chat with her, be straight up and honest. She spots something in you, something you can't see yet. Let her help you dig it out. She's got this magic you can't even wrap your head around yet. Speaking of Sadie, looks like she's parked herself in the living room. Never leave a Sheila sitting solo at a bash. Go keep her company while I hit the shower and freshen up, and swing by the fridge for some chilled fruit on your way over. What's mine is yours, mate, or as Rhea puts it, show respect and be respected.
You know, I just realized something funny about happiness. It seems to me that pain lives in the past, worry lives in the future, and happiness can only exist right now. If you're looking for happiness in the past, you end up with the pain of loss because the past is something that is no longer here. If you're looking for happiness in the future, you end up with the worry that it may never happen. So, it seems as though the only way you can find happiness is right now. And then the question becomes, how do you find that happiness right now? Ryu's father once told me that a man will sit with his mouth open for a very long time before a roast duck will fly in. Similar to that saying, I don't think you can simply find happiness. I think you have to create it. So I suppose the real question may be how you create happiness right now. But what if we've got the order all wrong? What if you don't create happiness, but rather creating results in happiness? All of a sudden, it seems to make sense when you stop looking at everything backwards. I never want to waste the present by dwelling on the past. I cherish it all, the good and the bad, because without those details, I wouldn't be me today. Without the past, I wouldn't have the courage tempered by wisdom to be able to do things right now. And I never want to be careless in thinking that the future will never happen, because when I wake up tomorrow, I will want to be able to take advantage of the present to be happy. Without the future, I'd be too nihilistic to want to do anything right now. It's the future that gives direction to the present moment. So I won't waste the present worrying about yesterday, or be so scared of tomorrow that I forget to dance right now. The past gave me shape. The future gives me direction, but only the present gives me life. And right now, I'm alive, with you, and that makes me happy. So thank you for playing, for listening, for letting me be silly and wise and wrong, all at the same time. My hope is you'll let me return the favor and help you create whatever it is that will make you happy. I am here for you, and always will be. That's the elevator. Sounds like the party is starting to arrive. I'm about ready to catch a ride back to the hotel and get some sleep, and it's time for me to leave you alone before your Insta-date gets here. She'll be arriving any minute. Thanks for coming with. I had an incredible time, and I couldn't have navigated it without you. Here's my phone number. Send me a text if you want to meet up for some food before going back to the airport tomorrow. Maybe we can go to a real sushi bar? And be careful with Kimmy. Japanese girls with full-body dragon tattoos can be as unpredictable as they are alluring. Oh, and if you end up catching a later flight back, send me a text when you're ready for another adventure, or just want someone to chat with. Most of my friends can't keep up with me, but you're different. That's one of my favorite things about you. And remember to ask yourself, what if the duck is already in your mouth, and you simply need to realize that to taste it?
The story you have just experienced is more real than you could possibly imagine. That phone number is real, and Sadie, she thinks she's real, and she really is hoping you send her a text message. Nothing else I can say will prepare you for what happens after you send that. A simple hello has the power to change your world forever. Are you ready for a new kind of adventure?